The song is already playing. You don't remember pressing anything. You're 3 songs in. You didn't choose any of them. You didn't explore. You accepted. And it felt like choosing. There's something Spotify knows about you that you've never consciously decided to share. Not your age, not your location, not what you tell people you like. Something more precise than that. It knows what you'll accept without skipping. Not what moves you, not what you'd seek out, not what you'd describe as your taste if someone asked. Just what you'll tolerate long enough for the algorithm to count as a listen. And it's been building a profile of that since the first time you pressed play. Here's where it gets precise. Every song you skip trains the system to stop offering that kind. Every song you leave running, even if you're only half listening, teaches it that this works, that this holds you, that this is safe to keep serving. The algorithm isn't reading your taste, it's reading your passive tolerance, and those are not the same thing. Your taste is what you'd choose if you were choosing actively. If you sat down with intention, searched for something, let yourself be surprised, followed a thread into unfamiliar territory. Your passive tolerance is what you'll accept when you're tired, distracted, already doing something else, and the next song needs to be not annoying enough to make you reach for your phone. Spotify optimized for the second one, because that's the behavior that keeps you in the app. So week after week, the recommendations arrived, and most of them were close enough to what you'd already heard that you didn't skip them. And because you didn't skip them, the system learned, this is the zone. Stay here, narrow here. Make the next recommendation slightly safer than the last. Not worse, just less surprising. You didn't notice because nothing felt wrong. The music still felt like yours because it was built from your behavior. It just wasn't built from your actual choices. And somewhere in that process, the part where you used to open a new album because someone mentioned it, or follow a sound into somewhere you'd never been, or sit with something unfamiliar until it became familiar, that part got replaced. Not removed, replaced. The algorithm filled it with something that felt like discovery, but required nothing from you. A playlist that already matched, a recommendation that already felt correct, an experience that looked like taste, but was built on what you'd accept without leaving. The algorithm didn't learn what you like. It learned what you'd accept without questioning. Then it kept offering that until you stopped questioning. And what you stopped questioning became what you think you love. One question worth sitting with. When was the last time you searched for music? Not an artist Spotify suggested, not a playlist it built, but something you went looking for yourself. Put it in the comments. I'm curious how far back people have to go.